Previously on my channel.
Me, Jesus is Lord. All this wahala, it literally just came on my doorstep. I hope he's not doing what I think he's doing. I hope he's not being a typical uni boy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, you know who it is already. If you're new, hi, welcome, nice to meet you. My name is Shona-Ké and this is my YouTube channel. Welcome. Just share all my greetings with y'all. If you've been keeping up to date with my channel, although there's only like 10 or 9 videos on there, I know I'm not really consistent, am I? If you've watched my last video, you would know that it was a story time and it wasn't really finished. I had some technical difficulties, so yeah. So this video is just going to be part 2 of how my ass, my black behind, my clumsy but silly behind almost got jumped. Part 2. If you watched part 1, you knew that it was just getting a bit messy. It was a mad thing, but it gets worse. The plot literally thickens, guys. It literally thickens. As you can see, I'm in my dressing gown because not only am I tired, I am also cold because September decided that it's gonna be giving winter wonderland weather. Now I'm in my dressing gown, all cozy. So I suggest you guys grab some popcorn, get comfortable, get some food, get some snacks, chill, you know, relax and everything, and enjoy this story time. Before I dare carry on, you guys better subscribe to me. I've said it again, you better subscribe, like, comment. I'm even like them like corny YouTubers. Please subscribe, like, comment, engage with me. I'll actually respond back. Put on your post notifications, guys. I would really appreciate it. Don't leave me yet. I know I'm not consistent, but don't leave me, man. Don't leave me. We in this together, man. We in this together. We're just gonna go straight into it. Let's just get into the video. Alrighty. No, side note, guys, if you haven't watched part 1 and you just came on to part 2, please go and watch part 1, because if you try and catch up and like try and figure out the pieces together in part 2, you're gonna be confused, I promise you, because my storytelling skills aren't all the way there yet. So please, I beg, go and watch part 1. If you know what's best for you, go and watch part 1, please. Thank you. It's all love. It's all love. Where I left off was that Niger told me that she spoke to Skeng and she spoke to Notepad separately. But before that, what I forgot to mention is that I must have messaged Niger when she found out. After we saw her, I messaged her again to say, listen, I'm sorry about everything. I'm sorry about how this came out. I should have told you earlier. I should have told you from the get-go. I shouldn't have kept it like that because it's not fair on her, and she's actually innocent in this. Although I'm stuck in the middle, she's actually the most innocent person in this whole situation. So she's responded saying it's fine, but obviously I would have expected you and Aloe Vera to have told me from the get-go because you guys have more loyalty to me. Obviously she's right, we have a bit more loyalty to her. I think with me, the thought that I lived with him was clouding my whole judgment. I actually see this person every morning, every evening, every afternoon, you know what I mean? And then obviously he's about that life. Do I want to say he's about that life? He's not an ordinary person. No. I'm so sure he's scary. I found him scary. And now I ain't scared of anybody, child. But I found him scary back then. That was just clouding my whole judgment, and I was just like, please, I don't want wahala, I don't want problems, I don't want mess, I don't want anything. So I told her what happened from the beginning to the end. She was just not having it. She was just really frustrated because to her it was like, why does Notepad have so much to say? Another thing that Niger said was, even if I told her earlier, she wouldn't have seen it as I'm lying. Like, she just knew that I wasn't lying. Like, she just knew, okay, Shona wouldn't make this up. I would not make this up. Aloe Vera wouldn't make this up. The details were really detailing for it to be a whole lie. If you like, you think I'm lying about this story time. It's not a lie. This is my life. This was my life. I was under duress. This was that on the line. But yeah, she knew that we wouldn't lie to her, especially Aloe Vera as well, because the kind of person Aloe Vera was, she was very blunt with things and she wouldn't really lie. So yeah, I was telling her how I was feeling, and then she said all that about how she knows we weren't lying. And she was also asking a lot of questions, because she'll be asking, who was with you? Was anybody else there? Was there any other witnesses? Girl, you might as well call this babe Detective Niger, because she was trying to find everything out, because who is chatting about her and who is chatting about her man, her boyfriend. She ride or die. She was really ready to ride out. Okay, maybe not ride out, I'm a bit exaggerating, but she was ready to confront people, and she was just like, listen, I need to know who was there, when it happened, I need to know if you were there when you heard it, or was it a thing where Rose said it to somebody else and somebody else went and told you, or were you there in the flesh? Were you in that room, that present moment when she opened her mouth to say it? And I told her, my dear, I was there. I saw the girl. I saw Notepad. My course mate was in front of me. We were just looking at each other. We were just thinking, whoa, what's going on? She was just like, listen, because when I confront these people, I want to come with facts. I want to come with, you know, as every person would, you know. But it was just funny the way it happened. I literally had to write everything down. My memory's not the best. It really gets like that, because boy. Back to the real tea. So the next day was a Thursday. I remember this very well. I have a uni in the afternoon and I'll come out to shower. So I'm just, you know, leisuring myself gingerly. I'm just doing all my self-care. Basically, I'm getting ready to go to my seminar, which started around 2 o'clock in the PM, right? I needed to leave around 1:45 in the PM, but this happened at 1:43 in the PM. So 1:43 in the PM now, I see a message from Niger. I was like, oh, okay, Niger's my girl, what's happening? Next thing you know, I see a message saying, I spoke to Skeng. He basically said that never happened. I said, well, that's me done. That is game over for me. That's my life on the line. That is my life on the line. I have to dodge this guy. Now I have to think of what times I need to leave to go to the kitchen, leave my room. It just gets techie. Then, not only that, she now messages me saying, I've also spoken to Notepad. Notepad's basically denying the whole allegation. So not only one person, but there's 2 people who probably have my name on their hit list. Actually, not even 2, there's 3, because Rose as well, she's probably got me on her hit list. So I'm thinking, oh dear, this is amazing, because not only do I have to dodge Skeng, I now have to strategically leave my flat with people. I can't even leave my flat, period. Literally, when I see these messages, guys, the way I flung my bag, the way I off my jacket, before I even flung myself to my bed, I went to check if my doors were locked. I locked my door, I shut my windows, I closed the blind, I switched off my main lights, and I put on my lamp, and I flung myself in that bed, and I was just panicking, shaking, scared. I was processing it all. I was processing everything. Oh my gosh, what do you mean this never happened? And I just basically saying that Notepad said to her, whoever told you this is lying. You need new friends because these friends that you have around you are trying to stir the pot. And I'm thinking, me, stirred the pot. I wasn't even going to open my mouth, first of all. 2, sometimes you just have to laugh, because if you don't laugh, you go mad. You just go irate, yeah, because what do you mean? You are the one trying to instigate stuff, whereas I'm here thinking, why is this happening right now, and what do I do? What do I like? Do I say anything? Why am I even in the middle of it? But you're here saying, you need new friends. Is everything alright? So that really just set me off. The audacity. But you know what? I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. They were gonna deny it. Somebody was gonna deny it. Somebody was going to lie, and it wasn't gonna be me. I'm gonna tell you that for free. So yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Someone was gonna deny something. I don't know who it was gonna be, but I just knew that someone was gonna deny something and make it look like I was lying. Then Nigel was like, Shona, I know you're not lying. Like, I know you're not lying, so it's fine. Like, I believe you wouldn't do something like that anyway. And I was like, yeah, like, I wouldn't. I even told her, like, it's either I'm hallucinating or I'm telling the truth, because I remember this very well. Okay, my memory is not the best, but I remembered everything clear enough to be given detail. Like, I wouldn't just be pulling this from my bum. Like like, the story itself is very particular. You just knew. If you knew me, you knew I wasn't lying, basically. Even though she said that, deep down, I'm a very panicky, paranoid person. So I was thinking, what if she doesn't believe me? Now everyone wants to fight me. And I said, nah, I'm not coming out of this room. Nobody is seeing me today. I will not leave this room. I'm not leaving. I will not leave this accommodation. I'm not going to No Motive. I'm not going to the library. I'm on the fence of safety first and stay alive, because I ain't trying to get aimed because I was in the middle of something that was under my control. Do you get the gist? So I've now called Aloe Vera. I'm telling Aloe Vera how I feel. I told this babe I'm not leaving this accom. I'm scared. These girls are gonna fight me. This Skeng guy is gonna beat me up. This guy is gonna kick my door one way or another. I'm scared. I'm scared. And she's reassuring me like, Skeng is not gonna do anything. They touch you. Shona, you have us. Da, 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 da. But in my head I was just like, I don't believe I have anybody. Like, I feel like it's just going to be a thing where I have to defend myself. Right then, I'll be real, I was very defenseless. So in the meantime, I'm just panicking. I'm in my room, but then I needed to come out at some point. So I've noticed that Skeng is not in his room. I even forgot to put this in the video, guys. I was so scared that not only I was avoiding Skeng, I was avoiding Notepad, I was avoiding Rose, I was avoiding leaving the place by myself. I was just trying not to be caught lacking. Not only that, basically I used to wear crochet during that period of uni. So do you know what I did? Anytime I went out with my girls or even by myself, I was wearing a headscarf. I literally tied headscarf. Like, you would have thought I was Muslim, but I'm not Muslim. Like, I literally tied a headscarf because I thought these girls were gonna yank my crochet out along with my real hair. And you see them fighting videos where they'll be pulling hair and the babe has a bald patch. I did not want to be that babe. Or when they have a leave out and they get into a fight and the leave out is just looking bare thin. I did not want to be that babe. I wore a headscarf everywhere from Thursday to Sunday because it's not me that's gonna get my hair yanked out just because of something that doesn't even involve me. I've left now. I've seen the flatmate that told me just try and stay out of it. I've told her everything and I was like, girl, I might need you as an eyewitness, and I need your eyewitness testimony because they're trying to say I'm a lying, trifling somebody. Trying to say I'm a lying, trifling somebody. So I need, girl, I need your statement. I need you as proof. I need the evidence. I even messaged my course mate as well because I was proper panicking. They were like, listen, you know, I saw, you saw, Shona, you weren't lying. Like, we can say that right now. I had that reassurance from them that I'm not the only one that saw what I saw and heard what I heard. Fast forward now, I'm with Aloe Vera, I'm with Parade. Niger's messaged me now. She said, Aloe Vera told me how you're feeling. Listen, don't panic. Like, no one's gonna do anything to you. If anything, we've all got you. Like, Niger's proper like on my side. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, okay, so I'm not the bad guy. And then she was like, okay, do you guys want me to come to you lot's accommodation and just settle this? Because yeah, we'll come now, we're just gisting, we're talking about everything, we're just thinking what is gonna happen. Nigel's just talking about how her and Rose need to talk about things because she just needs to understand where, why, who, how, what. We've now walked spontaneously to Niger's accommodation. Tinkerbell's there, we're telling her what's happening, and Tinkerbell is also kind of like a ride or die, but we don't know if she's like a ride or die, like she got them hands, because obviously her and Niger were best friends. So she's on this vibe of,
listen, if anyone touches my best friend, I'm gonna come straight to that.
Oh, another part. When me and Niger were talking on Snapchat, she mentioned how Rose must have said something about her taking anybody's man. So that comment has flown out somewhere. I don't know where. It could have been from me, it could have been from Aloe Vera, it could have been, I don't know where, but it was from somewhere. That's what Niger has heard, and that's what's gotten her irate, because it's like, you're not gonna come with that confidence and then open your mouth and say my man was talking to you, and then he's saying that it didn't happen. Naija, she's on smoke as well. One thing about her, if you're not moving correct, she will pull up, she will ride out. You don't care what time of the day it is. So this is the Friday now, Friday evening. I'm trying to just quickly go and see Aloe Vera and Parade and some of our other friends in like our friendship group, right? As soon as I leave, I just hear Skeng's door open. I just done this. I'm just like, I just see he come out and he's like,
Right.
and I was like, yeah, I'm good. You good? I was like,
Yeah, I'm good.
I was like, I'm sorry. I froze. I was like, I'm sorry. I was just like, what? I was like, obviously, Naija told me everything that's going on, and obviously, I'm sorry because, yeah. So he must have said something like,
Oh, that thing. Listen, it's calm.
I was like, what do you mean? I was basically explaining everything again, and then he was like,
Yeah, I know, but what I'm trying to say is, I believe what you saw and heard, but what they're saying is a damn lie.
that's what he said. No, basically,
I believe you're telling the truth, but I know they're lying because I know Rose from college. I don't like that babe. Me and her, we used to argue, so I don't know where she's coming with all this. Me and her used to talk. What do you mean? We didn't like each other in college.
so I'm just like, are you serious? He was just getting a bit annoyed because it's like, why would you even go and tell Naija that? Naija's not someone that wants to be hearing that from other girls. Like, she'd rather hear that from me. I'm just like, so you believe me? He was like, yeah. No, guys, the weight that lifted off my shoulders in that moment, so that was like one less problem. So it was just literally Notepad and Rose. So I was just like, we thank God, praise God. Me and Aloe Vera and Parade and a couple other friends, we were chilling in, was it Aloe Vera's flat or was it Parade's flat, or was it the other friend? One of our flats, because we all live in the same accommodation. We were just bantering, we were just doing uni student stuff, right? And we get a call from Naija. She's saying how her and Rose are speaking.
Rose is asking me all these questions. I'm not gonna lie, we're not even getting anywhere because she's just beating around the bush. The way she's moving, I don't like it. So she's asked me to come to Notepad's accommodation.
And then me and Aloe Vera, we've looked up like, so they're not even gonna jump me, they're gonna jump Naija. That's literally what we were thinking. We were just like, hey, no, because how can it just escalate like that? 1 minute you guys are talking on Snapchat, next thing you know, she's saying come to this place. I'm just on this vibe of give me a location, give me a time. Next thing you know, we hear, you know, when someone's on the phone and you can hear the wind fighting with the what's that thing called? Speaker. This baby's outside, and she said,
I'm walking down to you lot's accommodation now. I'm going to see her now.
and then we're thinking, wait, you can't just go alone. Who are you going with? And Aloe Vera's here orchestrating the whole thing. Aloe Vera was like, we're gonna get into formation right now, because what we're not gonna do, nobody is going to embarrass themselves this Friday evening, because there's no way. So then Aloe Vera's like,
Naija, listen, what you're gonna do, you're gonna go back to your accommodation and you're gonna go with somebody, because there's no way you're gonna go by yourself. What if they now attack you and we're not there to help?
one of the other friends that Naija has, we're just gonna call her Flower. The Flower is the kind of girl that's like on smoke, but we knew, don't bring Tinkerbell, because Tinkerbell doesn't fight. We need someone that can talk and come with, you know. We're like to her, please go and get Flower or something. Just don't bring everybody, just get Flower, so that it can just be like a small discreet thing, because there's literally a motive on our road and we just didn't want anything mad to happen. Naija and Aloe Vera, they're just talking back and forth, and she's turning back now. She's going back to get Flower. Mind you, Naija, Tinkerbell, Flower and all their other friends, they're having a games night while this is happening. So I'm thinking, so you just left the games night and you're gonna go and do on site? No. So basically, while Naija and Aloe Vera are talking, Naija proceeds to tell us that he also called Skeng before us. She said that, don't worry, I'm not gonna go alone. I was actually gonna go with Skeng, but I'm just gonna go and get Flower as well. She's cut the call, and then she's called back later and she said,
You might need to get Shona to come with us.
who?
What? Lord of Jesus!
Me. Or me. me. I should now walk with you people. I said, no way. And then aloe vera's just hesitating. The raid is just like, what? And everyone else is just gone quiet because they're thinking, what is going on? They've now said the plan. They said, Shona, just go put on your shoes, go and do whatever. Skeng is gonna come and get you, and we're gonna go, and we're all gonna go together. We're just gonna meet in we have like a common room in our accommodation. That lounge bit, they said we're all gonna meet there, and then we're gonna go to Notepad's accommodation. Long story short, I've met up with Skeng. We're walking together. I've come down now. I've seen just a whole bunch of people. I'm thinking, what is going on in the House of Commons? I'm seeing aloe vera, I'm seeing Parade, then a group of friends that were with us anyway, which is like, okay, it's calm. I'm seeing Niger, then I see Flower, then I see Tinkerbell, then I see all these other people that were friends with Niger and Tinkerbell, and then I see these guys. I'm thinking, who are these people? Aloe Vera's getting worked up because it's like, why on earth did Niger bring all these people? So I see Flower with a stick. It's like she picked up a stick from the ground. She's just waving it around. I looked at Aloe Vera, I was like, why does Flower have a stick? Why does she have a stick? Aloe Vera was just like, honestly, I don't even know, and I don't even want to know. So much was going on at this point. Niger was messaging Rose or Notepad back and forth. Then Skeng was just like, I want to just go and get this done with. My friends and I, we were just talking about everything. We were just deciphering, and I'm seeing all these bunch of people. Then the motive that's about to finish and everyone's coming outside and stuff, that's making me more anxious. And I'm just like, I don't want this to happen, because what if now all these people from the motive and here, they now see everything that's going down, and I don't want that to happen. That was the very last thing that I wanted to happen. Aloe Vera is annoying about the amount of people that are here because she only asked for one person to come with Niger. One of the girls that was with us, shout out to you, one of our friends, she taught me that I need to put Vaseline on my wrist. So she was telling me, just put Vaseline on your wrist, because when they grab you now, the friction won't be there. Like, they can't grip you properly because your wrists are just gonna be greasy. So girl, you know who you are. Shout out to you, because you taught me that, just in case, because I'm not a fighter. Aloe Vera's gone to Tinkerbell and she's asking,
Tinkerbell, why did you even come, and why are all these people here?
yeah, Tinkerbell's on this vibe, but
Niger's my best friend, so if she's gonna fight, then I'm gonna stick beside her and I'm gonna be rolling through with her too.
you're thinking, well, Tinkerbell, you're the same girl that says you don't fight, like you're not a fighter. So if Niger gets attacked now, what are you going to do? Tell me, tell us. Like, Aloe Vera's just annoyed, she's frustrated, and she's just
I'm not gonna lie, these people don't need to be.
one of the girls is just like, who? Like, one owl. She's like, oh, who's not meant to be here? We've just gone quiet and we're just thinking, girl, there is so much going on right now, and it's not about you. So girl, be calm, be calm. It's all happened now. They're all deciphering amongst themselves, and everything just happened so quickly. I just see Niger, Flower, Skeng, and Tinkerbell. I just see them like about to cross the road, and I'm still inside. I'm about to go and follow them. And I look back and I'm like, guys, I don't think I want to do this. So now everyone's just like, Shona, just sit down. Just sit down. Like, there's so many people here. It's just getting me all anxious. And they're like, yeah, like, we don't want this to be a big thing. It's not that serious, you know. So we just sat there and we waited for everything to happen. Yeah, and we find out that in Notepad's room, it's not just Notepad and Rose. There's like 2 or 3 other girls there. I'm getting more worked up because this is literally giving, I'm about to get set up. What if everybody turns on me and I'm just getting attacked? Because I don't know about y'all, but where I'm from, I have seen girls get jumped. I've seen girls get set up and jumped. So about a good hour later, they've come now and we just asked, is everything okay? Like, what happened? And they were just like, nothing happened. They didn't fight. It was just getting long. Like, they were just going back and forth. Either Niger told them that I was the source that they got all the information from, or they just put 2 and 2 together at that spot. Yeah, they were just a bit shocked and they were just going back and forth. The conversation wasn't getting nowhere. And then Niger was just like, listen, this convo is not getting nowhere. I have no beef with any of you, but this is just a bit long, so let's just agree to disagree. And that's what happened. Later on, Niger and Tinkerbell and them, they were just moving cold towards me, Aloe Vera, Parade. And the next day, they've invited us over to their accommodation to talk about everything, and they're just saying how they just find it a bit flaky that I stayed and I didn't come with them. So I was just like, I'm not gonna lie, I panicked. I'll be real, I panicked because there was a motive going on next door. If you guys have brought all these people, I'm not a confrontational person. It's not even motivating me or encouraging me to even go with you guys. So I just stayed behind and I apologized, but it was just like, I just had a feeling it wasn't gonna turn out well if I came there. It was a good result without me, so they didn't really need me there. Tinkerbell was upset with aloe vera. Long story short, we don't talk to any of these people again. That's basically the story. That's it. The end. Don't talk to Niger. Don't talk to Tinkerbell. I don't talk to Notepad. Definitely don't talk to Rose. Didn't have no business talking to Rose. But yeah. Guys, the moral of the story is mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. When you hear something like this, just keep your mouth shut. Just keep your mouth shut, because if you keep your mouth shut, they'll say, why didn't you say anything? If you say something and you try and be a loyal person as well, you're trying to lie on our names. So the moral of the story is mind your business. Mind it and don't say pim. But yeah, guys, I hope you liked this story time. It was a bit rushed. Hopefully I can do more story times. Yeah, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for staying this far. Make sure you follow all my socials as well. That'll be in the description box below. Subscribe, comment, all of that. I'll see you in the next video, guys. God bless. God is love. Shona-Ké out. Bye.